Jordan. I'm sorry. You fucking minor. Shut up. Fuck you. Right, bitch, in the garden.
Your dog is so cute.
Really? Yeah, that's why you're pretty too. Pretty goddamn ugly. Nah, okay, I'm not. Sorry. Yeah, but yeah, the dog, you know what? Want to get the dog? Nah, crazy. Yo. Yes!
Take care of your skin. Don't care that much, even though they should, because like that's literally your skin. Like that is the first thing.
YouTube, what's going on today, man? Listen, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I have an interesting one for you. Now, it's been quite the popular topic. A lot of people ask me all the time, Nick, what happened to your gaming studio? What happened to the Batcave? What happened to Michigan? So we took a just chatting portion of the stream the other day where I talked a lot about what happened, and we chopped it up and put it over a gameplay on Apex where I'm playing ranked. I hope you guys don't mind that, but I think it's a creative and cool way to actually answer a lot of questions and keep you guys locked in. I think you're going to enjoy the video today. Now listen, if you do like the video, if you're interested, you want to know more about this, hey, definitely don't forget to like the video. Hey, drop a comment down below if you guys want to see more videos like this one. We do this like just chatting portion of the stream pretty much every day. And we talk about a lot. If you guys want to see me kind of like add a little bit of this to the channel, drop a comment down below, talk to me, tell me if you're enjoying it. We can keep doing it for you. As always, guys, enjoy the video. Have a great day. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Peace and love, baby. Yeah, like a ski trip? You know, that's something I haven't done in a long time, man. I haven't been on like a snowboarding ski. I don't ski. I skied when I was a kid a few times, but then I got a snowboard and I was like, yo. I remember snowboard was one of the coolest gifts I ever got for Christmas, bro. My parents fucked me up, man. My mom and my dad, they put a bunch of these presents under the tree, you know? And my sister and brother were getting all the coolest things. And every one of my boxes were like clothes and shit, you know what I mean? And then we got done opening our gifts, and I literally had like a sweatshirt, you know, and like a t-shirt, a pair of jeans and shit, you know? And usually, you know, we get some clothes and then we get like a cool gift that we wanted, you know? Because we don't want no clothes, man. I hate clothes, especially when I was a kid. And I remember, like, I wasn't going to complain, you know, because I'm not going to complain. But I remember being kind of sad because my sister had, like, her big gift. She was going crazy. She was, like, 10 or something, you know, or maybe even younger. And my little brother, man, he was going nuts. And I didn't have nothing cool, bro. And, like, low-key, I was heartbroken, man. I was heartbroken, man. And my dad pulled the old, hey, is there something that we're missing, you know? Did we miss something?
Put a bat on if you can.
And bro, my eyes like a fucking owl, man. Like I like gravitated towards my dad. I was like, Dad, please, man. There ain't no way you left me like this. and they put the snowboard under the couch, man. You know, and he looked under the couch and he pulled it out, man. It was this big, like orange and black, like fiery, cool looking snowboard, man. It was fucking lit. And oh man, I could have cried, bro. So fucking happy, man. You know, I went snowboarding for like a year straight, like every weekend, man. I was fucking going crazy up there, man. Crazy. I got to the point. Well, I don't know if this is considered good, but when I was like 12 or something. I swear I got to the point where I could do like the jumps and stuff. You know, I could jump off ramps, and then I was going in the half pipe, and I was going up, and I was coming down. I was going up, and I was grabbing the board, and I was coming down. You know, I was trying, you know, but I didn't want to like go too crazy. Did you play hockey? We did, bro. And hockey was the one sport that I always wanted to play on ice, but my dad never let me. It was too much money. We just didn't have like a crazy amount of money. I remember the conversation too. I remember asking my dad if I could play hockey when I was real young, and he goes, "No, you ain't playing no hockey. You're playing football. You're gonna wrestle, yeah, you know." And I remember overhearing him talking about how much it was to my friend's dad, and my friend Tim. He played hockey, and I remember Tim had this big ass bag, bro, gigantic bag, and it was full of gear, man. I mean, so much stuff. Like there was shoulder pads and knee pads and skates and different kind of skates and like 3-4 sticks with tape and fucking mouthpieces and helmets and hand thing, all this different stuff, man. And I always wanted to play ice hockey, bro. I always wanted to. And there were a couple times where I went to go actually ice skate, you know, like my friend Tim would take me and shit. And I think I had it in me. Like, I think I've always had good balance, and I got good hand-eye coordination. I think I had it in me. Because when I was on ice skates, I got to the point where I could run. I could stop, you know, and kick the stuff up there. But, my dad just wouldn't let me play, man. But anyway, we played, I don't know if you guys did this shit, but we would take goals, we would put them in the street, play street hockey. Everybody had to play a pair of blades, man. Everybody had a pair of blades. And we all had sticks. And, we played with these little orange, it was like an orange ball, and it was crazy. I'll never forget, we were like all 10, 11 years old, and we were playing with the older kids on the street, and they were all in high school. It was me, my buddy.
Attention gamers. Man, I wish I found this program sooner. Outplayed records highlights of your game completely automatically. It knows exactly when something happens in a match, such as kills, deaths, wins, whatever you choose to be captured. Works with Apex Legends, Valorant, Overwatch, too many games to mention. Can record the entire gaming session, each individual match, with just the highlights you've selected.
It said too many games, but I didn't hear you mention Warzone, which is one of the most popular games right now. So you're definitely saying it doesn't work with it, if you can skip out that part. Anyways.
But there's also manual record buttons, so you've got complete freedom. The program itself keeps everything organized, which I absolutely love. Oh yeah, and it also has an editor, so you can trim things up if you want to as well. Super easy to share clips from the dashboard too. You can get Outplayed for free right now by clicking the link in the description.
John Hall and Tim Hunter. And we got together and we started playing with the older group, and they were letting us tag along a little bit, and it was mad fun. And Tim was kind of like the doofus one of the group. Go figure, right? And I'll never forget it, bro. The older kid took a fucking slap shot with that orange ball, and those balls, guys, they fucking hurt, man. I mean, they're rock solid. Fucking, I don't even know what they're called, man. It was like an orange ball, and it was fucking hard, man. I mean, god damn. This fucking high school kid took this slap shot, you guys. And mind you, all these kids played actual ice hockey. So they would play this in the summer, I think. You know, they would do this in the summer, but they actually played ice hockey. This kid went wham! I mean, slapped that motherfucker. And I watched that ball go through like 3 people and hit Tim Hunter like right around his eye socket. Right here. He broke a couple bones on his fucking skull. He was crying. He was crying. He was crying so hard that he couldn't get air. He was like, like laying there, like sounded like a dinosaur. And I was like, holy shit! And I ran to go get my dad. Went to the hospital. From that point forward, we weren't allowed to play with the older kids anymore. I was so fucking mad. I was mad at Tim. Like I even talked shit to Tim a couple of. That's how big of an asshole I am. I was mad at Tim because he ruined my chance to play with the older kids by breaking his face. We were having fun. You had to go fucking break your head, you know? God damn it. For almost dying? Yeah, pretty much, Kadar. Isn't that fucking crazy? I was so mad at him, man. We were having so much fun, bro. You guys remember it, but like when you get to play with the older kids, it's the coolest shit in the world. But that was like my time to shine. And there was a couple moments where like I would score a goal or I would make a really good pass, and like they would gas me up, man. And like it was literal, like I would use that shit for months. Yeah, it's like I can't even explain how cool of a feeling it is, man. If you understand, I don't know. It's like if you know, you know. I don't know. Anyway, so hockey was mad cool, man. I wish I could have got a chance to play ice hockey. I just never had my chance, you know. I think I could have been decent. I really do. I like getting into it. I like getting physical. I cannot believe that in that sport you can just fight. I can't believe it. Sometimes I think about that. You ever think about that? Like all these like baseball, football, all these sports, man, they get fined, they get penalized, they get kicked off the teams, they get like they're talked about like they're these brute people, they need professional fucking help, all this shit. And hockey players, meanwhile, are just beating the piss out of each other. It's totally fine. It's totally fine. I love it. You can't fight in youth hockey, sadly. Oh, you can't. It's right. No, I remember that. I remember when my buddy Tim, I don't know enough about hockey to accurately talk about this, but I'm gonna try. He went from there where you couldn't fight to the first year where you could fight. And I remember him telling me, and Tim was the one friend in the group that just could, like, he was not a fighter. He wasn't a fighter, but he was good. I was really good at hockey, but he wasn't a fighter. And he was telling me that he's gonna fight. He's like, I'm gonna pick the biggest one on that team. I'm gonna punch him right in the face, Nick. I'm like, all right, bro. You know, and he was talking to me about it, and I was gassing him up a little bit, but I was a little bit scared. Like, I was gassing him up, but I was a little concerned because I didn't know how it was gonna be. You know what I mean? And I don't know if you've ever been to a hockey place, but you can't really help your buddy in there. One way I'm gonna climb over 10 feet of glass and go fight a guy in my tennis shoes. I mean, if something really happens to him, I can't really help too much. so I'm like, all right, okay, you got this, man. And I went to his game, and he fucking fought, you guys. And he did great. I mean, he did great. It was the most lit-ass fucking shit. This dude was in there slinging shots, man. And the whole time, I'm just yelling, Timmy! Timmy! Ah! Timmy! I'm just screaming his fucking name, and he's slinging shot. And, dude, he got in trouble. Oh, his mom was pissed. Everybody was pissed. But it was the first year that they were allowed to fight, man. I mean, dude, he threw his gloves down, man. He grabbed that motherfucker's shirt. He was just, just hitting him. And I was like, let's go. Let's go. Get nuts. Dude, you know, his mom was looking at me real funny that day, too. Not on, like, some crazy shit, by the way. She was just, like, I think she knew that something was wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I was way too excited for that hockey game. You know what I mean? Because I used to go to a lot of his hockey games. But I was way too turned up for that hockey game. You know what I mean? Like, I was, like, it was, she knew something was weird. Like, she was looking at me funny, like, are y'all up to something? Because something's not right. I'm like, yeah, I got you. Man built a whole game studio, and now he just did. Guys, listen, man, Florida's incredible. We're very happy down here. Very, very happy. And you know, I love when you guys try to make it seem so easy, like simple. It's not simple. It's not a very simple decision. It's not. It's very, very, very complex. This year's been weird. You think this year's been weird for you and not me? These last 2 years have been crazy. I've learned so much, man. You know, wild times in this country and in this world. It really is, man. No LOLs, man, for real. It's been very weird. I'm sure you guys can relate to that. I mean, there's no way you guys don't have conversations with your family and your friends, and you're not just, like, so concerned about, like, just everything going on, man. It's just been very, very weird, you know? And back home, I remember that when we bought this house originally in Florida, I mean, the big thing was, you know, taxes. We're going to save a lot of money on that, you know? And then, you know, Emu loves Florida. I don't know if you guys remember. I know I got a lot more viewers than I ever had back then. But when we actually started dating, she lived down here. I lived up there. And we see each other all the time. You know, so I brought her out to California. We tried the California thing, you know, for a lot of reasons, man. You guys, we've all been through that. It didn't work out. You know, we went back home. You know, but in going back home, and she knew how important that was to me, man. I was in California. I was too far away from my family. I didn't get to see him a lot. You know, I was going through some tough shit in my life. Long story short, you know, some tough shit in my life. Some emotional stuff, some weird stuff, some backstabbing stuff. You know, it's not all the time you go through those type of things. You know what I mean? So I needed to get back home, get grounded, get back to the basics. She understood that. She's cool with that. She just is also aware of how much bread we got. And with that being said, she wanted to buy like a smaller home in Florida so we could at least go back and forth. I said, okay, cool, W. So we did that. And when we came down here to the Florida home, it was a really weird time as well because that was when the whole COVID thing was starting to pop off, you know? And in our state back home, if you guys don't know, bro, they're one of the biggest states to close down. You know, they closed down all the shops, all the places to eat, everything. And then we came down here, everything's open. You know, it's wide open. So then we were living in that for a while, and we didn't know when we were going to be able to go home because everything was just so weird and wacky. And then now, you know, we're still not out of it. It's still weird. It's still weird, still different. And despite our opinions about everything, I much rather prefer the way it is in Florida over back home. You know, and you guys can have your opinion, I'll have mine, but that's how I am. That's how her and I are. So we're trying to figure it out, man. It's life, you know. You get faced with things that you just don't expect. This is something that we're all facing that I know we didn't expect, and there's no way that anybody anticipated this, you know. And if you did, then you're a genie. But we're all going through things our own way, man. And I'm trying to figure it out too. So going back home, and even to live in that state, I don't know if it's something that her and I are trying to do. We don't want to be in a state that's closing down all the fucking time. That's not what we want to do. If you want to do it, go ahead, you know. But we have the opportunity to not, you know. So we're probably going to be down here for a little while. And listen, as we've been down here, we've fallen in love with it. You know, putting that to the side, you know, the food down here, we have a lot more options. And then, you know, the fucking sun, you just can't beat it, you know. Her and I both love the sun. We love beaches. We love doing that.
Stop paying full price on Best Buy. If you're a PC gamer, here's a way that you can save a ton of money on gaming gear. So Capital One Shopping is a free online extension that automatically snags deals while you browse sites like Amazon or Best Buy. It automatically searches for the best available price and applies coupon codes at checkout. You can save so much money upgrading your gaming set. Download Capital One Shopping right now.
So we do it all the time. You know. But we do love that home back there. It's just things are changing. Times are changing, you know. Times are changing. Everything's weird. Everything's different. You know. We're just trying to all figure it out. You know what I mean? It's the way it is. Stuff. My office here is so different. Like the man cave is literally a fucking cave. It's like a bat cave, and you get to go down in there and just get lost. You know, it's fun. But then over here, I mean, I'm lit, like the sun is literally shining on my face as I'm gaming. It's crazy opposite spectrums, you know. So I definitely miss gaming in there. I wish it were more simple. But you know, also guys, we have our animals. I don't know how you guys treat your animals. To us, these animals are our whole fucking world, man. Joey, Jackson, and Kai, we love them more than anything in the world, man. You know, we don't have any kids right now. I'm sure that'll change in the coming years, but you know, we it's tough to move those animals back and forth. I mean, thrown together, you're saying that was a waste of cash? No, it wasn't. That house is in a great place in that state, and it's an investment, and I own it. And someday I'm gonna sell it. Not a waste of money at all, man. You don't know what you're talking about. It's okay, you know. But it's not. It definitely wasn't a waste. It's something that I wanted to do, and I had good intentions on when we did it. And either way, I'm gonna sell it someday. It's gonna make a lot of money. Chilling. Tom, you got to be trying to check. You know, and the room itself did, you know, it did great. I mean, that was during a big time of my gaming career. You know, it does kind of suck. There's a weird energy around it because I did want to game in that. And I think when we bought that house, we definitely had those plans. You know, but like I'm trying to explain to you guys, things change. You know, you know, the wife and I, we're experiencing things. You know, we're falling in love with things, right, that I think we didn't anticipate. And that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. It's life. And we're learning things. And like I said, the past couple years have been really, really weird. It's been a weird couple years, man. And I don't know if that's going to change anytime soon. It's just been weird. All of it's fucking weird. You know? It's kind of weird. That's what life's about, man. About just keep on going through and you learn, man. You live and you learn. It's a very, very nice investment. And I don't know if we're going to sell it anytime soon, but I think the original plan was to spend a little bit of the time here, a little bit of time there, and I would love for that to be a real thing. But you know, we got to see what they're gonna do. We got to see where all this COVID stuff's gonna go. We got to see how it's all gonna be, man. It's a lot of it's strange, very, very strange stuff concerning things. But you know, I'm sure we'll all be okay. Just gotta keep on going forward, baby. You know what I mean? I'm very lucky that I work from home and I don't have to, you know, be as involved as I'm sure the rest of you guys do, bro. I'm so thankful and happy and incredibly, I can't put into words how thankful I am that I don't have to be as concerned about some of this stuff as you guys do. You know what I mean? I'm so thankful for that. But at the same time, you know, I feel bad. I feel bad that you guys have to go through it in certain ways that I don't. I'm sorry about that, man. It fucking blows. Of course, I have a big family, and a lot of them are going through it in their own way. So I see it and I live it through them. I can't imagine what you guys are going through, and it's just fucking whack. It really is.